Now is the highest possibility opening up in you. I am really throwing everything, throwing myself all out to make you guys experience Shivoham, to make you guys imbibe that Shivoham. It's like a the shape you are sitting, the object you are holding, and the mantra you are hearing, and the person who is facilitating the process. Everything is in peak. Everything is in perfect alignment. Just sit with a deep peace and receptivity. Or even if you sit, that's enough. So everyone has finished going to 1, 2, 3, everything? We can start? If you have any questions, anything, let's finish it off so that you are in a beautiful space to receive this Shivoham. I'll heal it. Mic.
Just quick question. When we work at home, is it okay to have the necklace, hold it right here so you don't have to use your hands?
Oh, actually, you can put it in necklace and wear it, no problem. No problem. Yes. Yes. Anybody has something to question?
Nithyananda Bhagavan.
Yes. Even if you have something to share with the last experience, you can. Let's.
Bhagavan, from last 2 processes, after we got the Shiva Yantra, my legs from knees to the foot, it is intense pain. It is intense. I just can't take it. Once the process is over, everything comes down. Again, during the process, the whole thing. I mean, is it like, my understanding might be
maybe
wrong?
No. Those strong patterns are leaving the system that way only.
Okay, thank
Good.
you. Thank you.
Swamiji, to your
Which
right.
side?
To your right. Keep going, right here.
Yes, go ahead.
No other mantra is supposed to be going on at this time, is that right?
If it is automatically going on, do it, leave it. Don't do it with your own intention, that's all.
Okay.
Swamiji,
Which side?
to your right, same side, towards the stage.
Yes.
Swamiji, I notice as the Shivoham experience getting stronger, I'm just like losing control. I just go into some sort of a sleepy state, and it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like I'm like losing control. I'm not able to keep my body like keep myself in a conscious state.
I'll take care, don't worry.
Swamiji, so when the process started, all of a sudden I started seeing that this portion is completely open, only Sri Yantra is there, and it's open to the whole vast space, Swamiji.
That's wonderful.
And then when I see inside the linga, this impression only is there on the linga. When I started seeing the linga itself, inside the linga, the Meru is there.
Good. That's wonderful experience.
When you were beating the drums, a certain beats I was literally jumping.
For that when that moment when it opens the whole being, that's the time I push that seed of Shivoham. For that only that.
Thank you, sir.
Swamiji, I was having a lot of anger and irritation, and I was going really restless. I didn't want to sit in this place. And there was a point I didn't want to get touched by them, and whenever they're touching, I just was feeling like just pushing them.
All that has leave you, na, which you created in last few years. It's leaving now. Otherwise, how will it leave?
Swamiji, to your left. Keep going, stop.
Go ahead.
I have a question about the technique for healing. Like before, we would go into Anandaganda, visualize your smiling face, and then fade into darkness, and then put our hands on people. What do we do now? What's the technique now?
Healing. Same.
For healing. Same?
Swamiji.
Which side?
Stage side, Swamiji.
Oh.
Towards the stage.
Okay. I'm also experiencing that sleepiness like the gentleman behind.
That is okay.
Thank you.
Swamiji. I could see like the whole of Himalayas, I could see around me and feel it. But at one point I felt there was a block within me that is stopping more from happening. I feel like it's, my pattern of attaching myself to people and possessing over them, and I'm not able to let it go. Can you please clear it for me so that
Tathast.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Swamiji, here behind.
Onnuka.
Swamiji, I want to share something.
Come on, share. Let me listen. I thought she's going to ask bathroom.
When I closed my eyes, I saw everything as my Spatika Linga.
Right. You are my granddaughter, so you will see that. Don't worry.
Swamiji.
Uh.
Yeah, Swamiji. In front. This side.
Go ahead.
Soni wants to ask, when the guests had come and she was sitting on the chairs, where you are sitting at that space, she saw some smoke. So what was it?
This whole area is constantly, the process is going on. That smoke is nothing but the sacred fire.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
She saw. Go ahead.
For the first time, I felt today like a kind of doubt and kind of resistance. Could you help me to clear it?
I'll take care.
Thank you.
Swamiji.
Which side?
Over by the door. Nithyananda. Yesterday we were talking about transfer of biomemory. If we are taking care of people, if we wear gloves, does that prevent the transfer or no?
We are taking care of people and?
Well, if you're a physician or you're a physical therapist.
Yes. Gloves actually stops. Anything made out of some non-conductive stops.
Swamiji.
Which side?
I feel the energy very strongly in my body. I feel it moving up through my neck, but I am not sure it's getting beyond.
I'll clear it.
Okay. The other thing is I've had a pounding headache for 2 days. I don't know if it's related to the process or...
Don't worry, it will become all right.
Okay, thank you.
Swamiji.
Which side?
On the left. Would my incompletion with my parents be complete during this process?
Sure. But you have a responsibility not to allow it again. See, here one important thing I wanted to clarify. I cannot interfere in your freedom. I can take your responsibility and complete whatever incompletions you have inside. But when you go back, not fighting with them, not letting the incompletion come again in your handling, dealing, you need to you need to live it because it is your freedom. I can't interfere in that. You say, I cannot take away your freedom. I cannot take away your freedom. You have the freedom whether to live with them or relate with them with completion, or just why should I, if I am a complete, if they want, let them come to me. You have that freedom. So be very clear, when you go back, whole thing will be Kailas when you also decide to have Kailash. Even my own Kailash, I built it. Understand? Don't think the ready-made Kailash is sitting, I'll cater it. See, much of your responsibility I have taken. where you don't need to do anything. I have inserted the system, inserted into you that whole Shivoham. And you also decide to live. Otherwise, don't be in the mood of blaming me. That is where the whole problem comes. If you even turn towards the mood of blaming me, I'll say, I have nothing to do with it. I'll lift my hands off the moment you think of blaming me. Be very clear. So, get ready for you to live your freedom. Don't use my commitment with you to blame me. Understand? Many times my commitment and sincerity, the way I take your responsibility and support you, you tend to blame me. Oh, yes, he brought the tea, but it was not that hot. It should have been little hot. No, you guys get into that space. Then you will simply see the cup falls on you. Then you will understand why it is not that hot. So be very clear, don't get into this blame mood. That has to be told very clearly. Actually, I am doing everything, literally. I am taking the whole responsibility and doing the whole thing. You decide to live that. At least, because life you only have to live. I cannot live for you, na? You decide to live that. And don't be waiting to blame me. Don't retain all your anger, arrogance just to prove that what I am doing is wrong, or what I am doing is not working for you, or trying to use that to blame me. Don't use that. That will be a dirty game. So all of you be advised about it. Yes.
Swamiji. Swamiji. I was looking for this to vibrate and it didn't. Am I stopping it?
You don't need to look for any special thing. When that sound is uttered, I saw clearly all of them were alive. So you don't need to think there will be a special vibration or no need for any expectation.
Yeah, because she felt it vibrate.
No, there will be many people will be feeling it. And it will not be the same for everyone.
I really would like it to feel it.
Tatahast.
Swamiji, when the song was being played before the program, I experienced myself as a column of energy where I couldn't feel myself, and that was acting as the source of the sound. And during the process, I felt heat in Anandaganda when I was holding them.
Great. Blessings.
Pranam Swamiji.
Which side?
To your left, Swamiji.
Yes, go ahead.
Can you show us one more time how to hold the linga?
Just that linga on the top, the Sri Yantra part top, and hold it like this.
Okay.
Like this. Anandaganda area.
Thank you.
Swamiji.
Yes, which side?
Behind you. Samarpani. Is the sound going to penetrate a deaf person?
Yes. The sound is penetrating your depths. No doubt.
Is there a relationship between the sound and my hearing loss? Is this something
if there is a relationship, that will be healed now. It will be healed.
Okay, thank you.
Swamiji.
Yes, which side?
To your left? Left side.
Go ahead.
So, I'm trying to see how we can apply Shivoham to the practical uses. Do we just chant Shivoham and then we go out and talk to clients, for example, and then we're able to close it much more smoothly?
I think that is okay.
Okay. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Swamiji.
Which side?
On your left. Yeah, last night after all the process, when I went back to the room, suddenly I feel so angry, and then some deep anger pattern come up, and then I try to compete with it. I hope it will go on.
Even if you just decide, I am Mahadeva, how can I have this completed, over?
And other things I want to share.
The more and more decisions you make with the cognition, I am Mahadeva, Shivoham, the more and more it becomes reality in your life.